Hi, Andrew here, and I think it's time to grind. I've spoken a bit lately about the concept of two movies on one screen. That there's one set of events going on in your life, whether it's going on in the world, whether it's going on in your country, whether it's going on in your province, state, town, whatever. There's one set of events, but what you see happening may be very different from something somebody else sees happening. I've been watching events unfold in the United States, as we all have. We all have to. It's the world's largest economy. It's the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And depending on whom you ask, things are either absolutely great or things absolutely suck great big dangly donkey balls. And they're the same events that you're talking about, it's just a different perspective. One of the big things right now is student loans and the amount of money owed by graduates of the American universities and their inability to pay it back and their desire to have the loans forgiven or bought out by the government or whatever. First of all, now they're talking about canceling student debt. No debt is ever canceled. The liability is simply shifted from one person to another. Think about it this way. It's an old saying. It probably comes from the Depression, but we'll update it. When you owe $1,000 or when you owe $100,000, you have a problem. When you owe $100 billion, the bank has a problem, and you can jigger the numbers to whatever. So if you're $100,000, $200,000 in debt, you have a problem, especially if your degree ends in the word studies, you have blue hair, 3 nose rings, one of those saucers in your ear, and all you can do is sling coffee at your local Starbucks for $15 an hour, and you're never going to pay it off. Yes, you have a problem. If the multiple billions or even $1 trillion of student debt is canceled, somebody else has a problem, because that money, that liability didn't go away. Something bad's going to come. No, the debt can't be canceled. Somebody's going to pay it back. Okay, having said that, I get that out of the way. But what about the grind? And there are 2 movies, one screen. The screen is, there are a crap ton of jobs out there. They're there. Unemployment is actually fairly low, and employers are looking for people. One of the movies is, well, those are all entry-level jobs. They won't pay enough for me to pay off my student debt. One of the movies is Get In and Grind. There was a man who posted a comment, don't like where you are, think there's trouble in the job market. Get in there, get the job, show up on time with a smile on your face, do what your boss tells you to do until the end, with that smile on your face till the end of the day, and then go home. The next morning, show up on time, do what your job tells you boss tells you is your job. Do it with a good attitude. Do it until the day is done. Go home. Lather, rinse, repeat. And in 2 years, you're going to be management. He posted this on Twitter, and his feed, his replies were as an absolute string of, thank you, Jesse. I can't get a decent employee because they all want too much money too soon without any skills. You want skills? Subject of my last video was what? Get them, develop them, earn them. Nobody gives you skills. You earn them. Your talent is God-given. Skill is earned. You may not get to be the best in the world You're never going to be Michael Jordan. You're never going to be Tiger Woods. You're never going to be Wayne Gretzky. There's only one of those guys. But you know what? You don't have to be the best in the world. Again, going back to Scott Adams and the skill stack, you need to be in the top 20%. You don't even necessarily need to be that high. But you can earn those skills. So show up and earn them. And if you have to have a couple of roommates or you have to live in mom's basement, do it. Get in and grind. Pay your time, put your time in. And if, as these men posited or even stated in the replies, if it's true that in a year or two you're going to be promoted up to management, well, and suddenly you're going to find that your situation isn't so dire after all. So, thanks for watching. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, do the thing. In the meantime, take care, and you'll see me soon.